What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm still not home. You're going to see a little bit different background today. Yeah, I'm still out of pocket, and today I'm going to do the Get to Know Me 20 question tag. Lori at FluffyNoMo. I hope you'll go check her out. So let's get started. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold my arm up like this, but anyway. Question number one: what does your name mean? Well, there was the oldest Deborah, I think, occurs in the Bible. It's Hebrew for bee. So I had a great great grandmother on my father's side named Deborah, and that's who I'm named after. Uh, not the Deborah in the Bible. And where are you from? Second question. Small town in Kentucky. Where were you born? Small town in Kentucky. What would your parents have named you if you were the other gender? That, I don't have the foggiest idea because I think I pretty much had to be a girl. That's all they planned on. My dad's mom had four boys, and she just always really wanted a girl. Kept trying for a girl, never had a girl. But then when the grandchildren started coming, I was the first grandchild. I was a girl. And then out of 8 grandchildren, 7 of us were girls. I don't know. I find that pretty cool. So she got her fill of the girls then. And we were all very, very spoiled, the boy too. Question 5. What is your biggest accomplishment? I never had any children. I think that would have been my biggest accomplishment. And that's hoping that they turned out to be, fine, upstanding young men or women. Didn't have any children, so I guess it was always important to me to be financially independent before I got married. So yeah, I'm glad that I went to college and was able to do that. Question 6, what is your eye color? They are blue. Favorite candle scent? I really like jasmine, sandalwood, or clean linen. I don't really care for flowery scents or, food scents, baking scents. I don't know. But not a candle scent, but I do really enjoy fresh cut lilacs. Bring those in the house. I like that. Question 8, can I cook? Yes, I can. That's how I got to where I am today. Overweight. No, seriously. That was kind of tough for me to learn how to cook because my mother was not. She's a baker. She can make any kind of dessert, and they are all fabulous. But as far as cooking, she didn't do a lot of cooking. That was kind of a joke. I mean, they were really young when they got married, and my dad always joked that the only thing my mom could cook was she could fry bologna. And of course, they were young. We lived with my grandparents for a few years, and my grandmother was an excellent cook. But when I got up old enough to want to learn to cook, it just drove me insane to try to learn from her because she didn't measure anything. And I've always been, I need to know how much of anything to add. And her response was always just, till it looks right. Add it until it looks right. So I had a lot of failed cooking experiences. I was probably 23 or 24. I got married at 24 and finally kind of figured out, how to cook. So, question 9. What is good about life right now? I would have to say I'm enjoying pretty good health. And I'm thankful for my parents. My mom is 77. My dad's going to be 82 in December. And they are relatively healthy for their age. Um, uh, Also, what's good about life is I have a handful of very good friends. Um, what is question 10? What is your zodiac sign? I am a Leo, birthday in August. What scares you about aging? Um, not being able to take care of myself. My mom and dad have an older man next door to them that's um, he's 89 or 90, and I mean he's still outside planting rose bushes and mowing his own yard, and I just hope that I can age like that and continue taking care of myself. Um, what is your favorite holiday? Christmas. Uh, what is your guilty pleasure? Um, I don't think I feel guilty about much anymore. Um, Maybe I did when I was younger, but I mean, if I have a lazy day and don't get anything done, you know what? It'll be there tomorrow or whenever I get ready to do it. It'll still be there. Don't feel guilty about that. And if I eat something that I truly enjoy, I really don't feel guilty about that either. Uh, what is the current show you binge watch? Uh, to be honest, I don't have any time to binge watch anymore. I stay constantly behind on the YouTube channels that I try to support. So I'm watching a lot of YouTube now. Somebody did tell me recently about a show called The Prodigal Son, and I think it's kind of um, like a someone finds out that their father was a serial killer, and this guy's learning things about his father. Anyway, it was recommended to me, and this person thought that I'd enjoy it. So I'm going to give that a look when I get home. Uh, in the past, I binge watched 6 Feet Under, Dexter, House of Cards, The Walking Dead. What item can you not leave the house without? I hate to admit it, but I feel naked if I do not have my phone with me. And I've always been one that I will carry a phone until it absolutely dies. I mean, I don't renew every year, every 2 years when the newest, fastest, greatest thing comes out. I've been made fun of that quite a bit for carrying the old phones. People I used to work with, I even carried one that looked like a little, the little small brick looking phone. And, my coworkers would be like, Deborah, did you bring your house phone in to work with you? What the heck is that thing? Uh, so I put off for a long, long time going to a smartphone, but now that I have one, I mean, for directions or looking anything up, I am, yeah, I'm hooked. I wouldn't hesitate taking off and going across country without a map, as long as I have my phone. 16. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I have always been a morning person. I love being up when the sun's coming up, um, which usually translates to by about 10 o'clock at night, I turn into a pumpkin. And I love staying up and watching Seth Meyers, Jimmy Kimmel. I love watching those shows, but I usually fall asleep. I don't even make it through the news. So, yeah, morning person. What is your favorite genre of movies? I like drama. I like comedies. I really like, uh, something that has a twist to it that I have to figure out. Um, I really enjoyed recently Motherless Brooklyn with Edward Norton. And just this past weekend, we went to see uh, Ford versus Ferrari and The Good Liar. I enjoyed all those. Um, 18. What is the last thing you bought? have y'all seen, I just bought this a couple of days ago online on Amazon, but they now have these, and Lord, I wish I had thought of this as far as making money. But they have these little hidden, I guess they're called hidden banks for adults. And it is vegetable cans, corn, green beans, peanut butter jars, and all they've done is cut the bottoms out of them, and you can hide your valuables in plain sight. My dad's birthday's coming up, so I got him one that looks like a stick of deodorant, and I'm just going to put him some cash in that and give it to him. Cans of cold drinks, any cold drink, and the cold drinks and the peanut butter is weighted so that it actually feels like a jar of peanut butter or a cold drink. You an introvert or an extrovert? I'm going to have to say both, leaning maybe a little bit more toward introvert. I'm pretty quiet until I get to know people, before I, totally let the cat out of the bag. But then, at the same time, I don't hesitate to go up and start a conversation with somebody. So a little bit of both. Number 20. What is your favorite book and why? I'm going to have to say my favorite of all time is the Da Vinci Code. And I think the reason is just the way that it was written. It was kind of a mystery, something to figure out, and it just really pulled me in. I mean, I was just right there with them, running through the streets of Paris, and the Da Vinci Code. Okay, so now I'm supposed to tag somebody and say that if you made it this far, you're tagged. So this is a great way to let the rest of us get to know you. So come on and do this tag, and I will see y'all later. Bye.